Hello and welcome back to Voice of Fire Tarot. For today's reading, I'm going to be talking about dreams, or your most recent dream, and why it is important for you and your life. I'm fascinated by dreams. Dreams to me are much more than what has just gone on in the day or recently. It's more as well, it can tell you a lot about what is actually happening in your subconscious mind. It can also be kind of like a gateway for you to, for you to receive messages from your guides, or from your soul family, or from angels, anything like that. They use the sort of realm of the astral world, the dream world, to do this as well. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be focusing on a particular dream that you've had quite recently. Now, this is a timeless reading, so it doesn't really matter when you watch this, okay? It will still apply to your most recent dream. So what I'm going to be asking first is, what was the meaning of your dream? Now, this can include things like, people, places, themes, any particular symbolism, archetypes, things like that. And whether things are recurring or not as well, that's another thing that can often happen in dreams. Any particular numbers, anything like that. So I'm going to be asking that first, and then I want to know, in the second question, I will be asking who or what was communicating to you through these dreams. So this can include things like your spirit guides, it could be your animal guides, it could be angels, guardian angel, your soul family, anything like that. Then I'm going to be asking thirdly, what messages or message is trying to be communicated to you through this dream. And then I'll be finishing off the reading by asking Spirit how you can apply the meaning and message or messages from this dream to your life in a positive way. Okay? So it will be quite a detailed, involved reading. So as usual, there will be 4 groups to choose from. So if you choose the first group, you will be picking the Moonstone. If you select the second group, it will be the Aquamarine. If you select the third group, it will be the Hematite. And if you select the fourth group, it will be the lovely emerald crystal or stone. Okay, so please take your time, use your intuition, and pause the video if necessary. And please remember that these are general readings, so just take what resonates with you and leave the rest as well. Also, take your time, use your intuition, pause the video if you need to, and select which group or groups most resonate with you, and I will see you at your reading. Goodbye. Hello Group 1 and welcome to your reading. You chose the lovely Moonstone crystal, and this reading will be about a recent dream of yours and how important it is to your life. All right, so let us begin. So, Spirit, please can you tell me some information about a recent dream of people in Group 1, please? Information about a recent dream of people in Group 1, please. So first I'd like to know, what was the meaning of this dream? For example, any particular themes, places, events, symbolism, anything like that, please, that pertains to the meaning of this dream. Okay, so to begin, we have the 3 of Pentacles, followed by the Queen of Cups, followed by the Judgment card. Wow, what a powerful start, Group 1. So immediately I am getting strong communication from your spirit guides. There's like some sort of collaboration going on, and you are kind of being made to see really, really deeply into something, and you're kind of getting their help as well. It's really looking deeply into a situation and seeing some sort of, you know, quite an evolved conversation going on. So I wouldn't be surprised. It says a lot of sort of backwards and forwards, a lot of different conversations going on, and you might not be clear. Some of you might be clear, but a lot of you might not be clear about what this conversation is all about. I'm getting a lot of different noises, different voices at the same time. I'm getting the image of kind of a tunnel, or like a train tunnel. It's very, very dark. It's like they're showing you possibly a way through it. That's what I'm getting from this. And we have this judgment card. So I believe, you know, you've been getting some strong sort of message coming through. They're really, really trying to get your attention in this dream. It's something they're really trying to open you up to. They're trying to like increase some sort of depth in how you see things, and how you're looking at things as well. This dream is really, really going into quite some depths, group one, and they're trying to tell you something. And yeah, definitely very, very powerful. So I'd like to get a bit more clarity about this, please, Spirit. What I'd like is some clarity about the judgment card, please, about the meaning of this dream for group one, please. It's funny, I was thinking of the train tunnel. I was thinking of the sound that a train makes when it's coming through the tunnel as I'm looking at this judgment card as well. Obviously, I think it might be the angel Gabriel. He's blown his horn or his trumpet, and it's like trying to get your attention, okay? And these are also, they're also very, very much like tunnels as well. And this is where your guides, it's like metaphorically, this is where your guides are residing, and this is where they are coming out. So you might have come across a few different people in your dreams, and they could have been in any sort of guise. It could have been your guides could be disguised as people you know personally, or characters, particular characters, fictional characters. It doesn't really matter, but I believe that these beings that you're speaking to, they are actually your spirit guides, trying to give you some really important, deep message. So clarity, please, for the judgment card. What is this calling? It's like they kind of get your attention. Wow, Knight of Swords. Okay, that's really, really interesting. They want to give you some. It's like that you're going really, really fast, and they're trying to stop you in your tracks. And the message is hitting you really, really hard, really, really mentally quick. So what I'm getting a lot of flight, a lot of movement from this card. I'm going to get an oracle about the meaning of this dream. So if I have a little look at this lovely Hidden Worlds deck. So, please, spirits, can you tell me about the meaning of this particular dream of people in group one? Wow, we've got returning home. That's interesting. So, this actually, to me, I'm looking at it now, returning home, we have the words transition, life between lifetimes, loving welcome, and we have the number 44, which to me is like this kind of highly spiritual, synchronistic number as well. I don't know if you can see that there. But I just get the sensation is that this is like a train tunnel, and this sort of light is like blasting through, and this to me is like your guides are coming through. They're trying to guide you towards something. It's like towards some sort of spiritual journey. I get the really strong feeling of a journey. Okay, and this is what this Knight of Swords is doing. He's going on a journey. It's really, really quick. It's really, really swift. And I also believe that this light is sort of representing this quite angelic frequency that's being projected towards you. They're really, really trying to get your attention here. That is really interesting. I'm going to get a bit more information as well. Let's get to this other deck. I love this deck. It's Oracle of the Seven Energies. It really goes on about, you know, energies relating to your chakras, your 7 chakras, or the 7 main chakras, I should say. There's many chakras. So, Spirit, a bit more information, please, about the meaning of this dream for people in group 1. grand symphony. That's really strange. So we've got like it looks like a kind of a gramophone or something, and you've got a trumpet. All right. So there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of music and everything in this dream. Okay. So you might have been actually possibly kind of angelic music in whatever form. It doesn't have to be harps and everything. It could be even music that you love, or just a tune that you love might have been playing through this dream. I know that often, sometimes I wake up in the morning and I have particular songs in my head, or dream, or when I wake up from a dream. That can happen sometimes, and I believe this might be happening to you as well. And again, that's another way of your guide speaking to you. So now, what I want to know, please, Spirit, I'd like to know who or what was communicating with people in group 1 in this particular dream. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles, followed by the Seven of Cups, sorry about that. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So yeah, really, really strong. This is definitely the astral world. This is a dream world, the astral world, as you see here. It's like it's like kind of you're going into a different dimension. Okay. Some of you might have even felt that. I don't know about lucid, so some of you might even be astral projection, might have been a feature of this dream. This is only for a few of you that I'm feeling this. But definitely you're going into something and tap into some sort of other dimension, and things are coming through to you. These are the sort of communication. This is guides. Again, this could be music, words, particular symbols, things like that. And they're bringing you a gift. This to me is your guides. They're bringing you some sort of gift, some sort of message. All right. This is what it is. You are actually communicating with the other realms. That is who is communicating with you. So I believe, looking at this, a mixture of beings were actually communicating with you. So obviously this is for your subconscious. Your dreams are for your subconscious. So they're using the subconscious as kind of a conduit or a gateway, or like a place where they can safely communicate to you in whatever symbols they want to. And I think a lot of these beings included your spirit guides, and also quite angelic. So I'm thinking probably your guardian angel. It could have been an archangel as well, that was communicating to you through these dreams. And it's like they wanted to possibly, for some of you, or maybe a lot of you, they might have wanted to show it to you in quite a grounded way, as you see with the King of Pentacles. So I believe they used some sort of, possibly a situation that, or like an image that makes sense to you, something that's earthly, because this is a very grounded card. Okay, the King of Pentacles. It's very much to do with earth, the elements of earth, and that's how they communicated to you as well. For example, as I said, for example, songs it could be a place that's quite familiar to you, whether you saw it on a film or whether you've been there or you know about it, and it could have been people that are quite familiar to you, and that is what I'm getting from this. So I get a little bit of clarity, please. I'd like to get some clarity for all of these 3 cards, please, Spirit, for who is communicating with people in group 1 in this dream. Okay, so to clarify the King of Pentacles, we have the 2 of Cups. Lovely. Yeah, that to me is definitely, it's like you're joining with spirit. I see this, obviously this means love in many readings, but I think to me it's like the love of spirit, that they're joining to you in a very grounded way. Okay, this is like the energy that we can't really see so much, represented by the 2 of Cups. It's like the feeling, it's like the sense that spirit is there, or your guides are there as well in the spirit realm. And this is the practical bit. This is the bit that you can see, the bit that you can understand, and this is how they're communicating with you. To clarify the 7 of Cups, we have the 8 of Cups. So what's happening here? This person is blindfolded, and what they're trying to do, they are trying to open you up. Can you see this person here in the 7 of Cups? They're actually in the dark, but they are starting to see, their eyes are starting to open, I'm getting a lot of kind of third eye opening kind of energy here. It's like they're trying to get your attention, as we see with this this judgment card, in order to remove that blindfold so you can finally see. Sorry, it's the wrong way. So you can actually see what's hidden in the other realms. So they're giving you like a lot of snapshots into what is actually beneath the veil. This is what I'm seeing here. And then, wow, to clarify the Knight of Cups, we have the Four of Wands. This is like, for me, it's like complete balance, harmony. It's almost like a rite of passage. It's like, I see these also. These could be like parts of your soul family. It's a really lovely sort of gentle energy. To me, it's like spirit, and they've got the best intentions for you. Sorry, your spirit guys, and they have the best intention for you. And it's like giving you a wave or a hello, just telling you that they are there, that they are real, and that they are there, and they are communicating with you with a message of love, which is what we see here with the Knight of Cups. Again, I'm going to use some oracles just to clarify these. Okay, Spirit. So who was communicating with people in group 1 in this dream? We have resurrection, comeback, rebirth, renewal. Wow. I'm being drawn back to this card, returning home, where we had transition, life between lifetimes, loving welcome. Okay, and then love and welcome as well. We have the Four of Wands here. It's like they're welcoming you, and for some of you, this might have been kind of referring to another life that you had before this one. So again, obviously, we're talking about past lives. It's like you're being shown something here, and this could be to do with a previous life. Your guides could have obviously helped you through previous lives. There could be certain lessons and things that you need to learn, or possibly qualities and gifts that you have that they want you to bring through, that they want you to be aware of. Okay. And we've got this resurrection, comeback, rebirth, renewal. It's like they want to renew you in a refreshed way. It's like kind of a reboot, if you know what I mean. But again, this is like very dreamlike. I'm looking at the imagery. It's like interdimensional. It is interdimensional. It's very astral. This is like worlds between worlds, if you know what I mean. It's like you're in the in-between world, and they're communicating to you through that. That's interesting. So a bit more information, please, about who was communicating with people in group 1, please, Spirit. Who or what was communicating with them? Wow, awakening genius. Remember what I said about this third eye energy with the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Cups? They're really trying to, it's like opening your eyes. Again, we're lifting the veil. We're seeing the world between worlds. This is really, really powerful. They're really, really trying to lift the veil here. Okay? There's some sort of genius, some sort of knowledge that you wouldn't be aware of kind of in the 3D. It's like they're opening you up into something much more. Okay? Something that goes beyond the mental, I should say. So, I'd like to know, are there any other messages, please, Spirit, for people in group 1 about this dream? Has this dream got any other messages for them, please? Any pertinent messages? So we have the 9 of Pentacles, followed by the Star. Wow. And then we have the Moon. That is, wow, okay. Right, this is I must say now, this is a highly, highly psychic reading group 1. I do believe, I'm just getting the sense that they are really trying to open up your psychic senses, or your extrasensory perception through this dream. I believe you should really take notice of this dream. It's really giving you some important messages, something really, really important, like a take-home message. It's like to be confident in your own skin. This is what I'm seeing with this Nine of Pentacles. Be confident in your own psychic ability. That's what's coming through to me, because we have, it's followed by two very, very spiritual, high vibrational cards. We have the Star, all right, which is, again, this is to do with spiritual downloads as well. You're getting a lot of spiritual downloads, and I want you to take notice of that as well. And it is for your own benefit, these spiritual downloads. They're giving you messages that are to help you progress and help you find your confidence. We have the Moon card. So yes, possibly, really work on your, relationship with nature, with the cycles of the moon as well. I think that might be something that's really, really important for you. And not to be, it might feel a bit scary and a bit unknown and a bit quite dim at the moment, but it's something that is useful for you to explore in order to further yourself. You have a really unique, they're trying to tell me you've got some sort of unique, powerful, esoteric ability, and they want you to bring that down. Some of you, I'm looking at the Star card again, we're looking at, when I was talking about worlds between worlds, this could be other lives in other, for example, other planets, other, solar systems, other star systems. So you could be star seeds for some of you. Could have some kind of starseed origin. Again, it could be non-physical worlds that you've lived on, sort of interdimensional, all that kind of thing. But it's something unknown, and it might feel like something quite scary, but it is actually something to be celebrated. It's nothing to be scared of, because within that, it's like you've got something within your ancestry or within your history that's going to be really, really beneficial to you. Okay, yeah. All right, and then I would like to know, just again, I'm going to get some oracles for this. So any other messages, please, for people in group 1 about this dream. It's just telling me, yes, you were having a conversation with your guides, but they're revealing something really, really deep and something unknown. It might seem ridiculous to you, but they're trying to really, really tell you something. You could even have been given snapshots of memories of this particular past life, or where your guides have helped you in that particular past life, in a particular situation that might be similar to a situation that you're going through now on Earth. It's like you're going into the power of the unknown, the energy of the moon, and you're drawing on these possibly unknown gifts and experiences that you've had that aren't quite earthly as well. So any other messages? We have the Light Priestess. Look at this, galactic wisdom, cosmic ritual. Wow. Yeah, so some of you, it's really, well, a lot of you, I think, there's some really strong kind of strong messages about your starseed origins here, or your starseed past lives, I should say. And they really want you to use that knowledge. It's something that's going to benefit you, it's going to benefit mankind, or humankind, everything really. Okay, a bit more from this lovely oracle about any messages, please. Broken open. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, I'm looking at this card. I'm looking at the moon. The moon can be quite, this card can often be, associated with, quite dark things like, treachery, things like that. But it doesn't always have to be. To me, it's like something really unknown, deep. It's the things that we don't want to face, but the things that we kind of need to face. It's the things in the darkness, because the full moon here comes out and it illuminates things. It's like illuminating our kind of, it's like our our animal instincts, our primordial side, our primordial kind of origins as well. And that's what it's doing. I believe that they want you to break. It's like they're breaking you open so you can explore that. It might feel a bit scary, might feel a bit painful, but what they're telling me is that by you breaking open, I'm looking at the crown chakra here and the heart chakra and the root chakra, actually, all of them, they're getting energized. It's like they're lining up all your chakras and giving you this quite, different, unusual information that's coming to you. Okay, and this is what's happening through these dreams. Now, lastly, I would like to know, how can people in group 1, how can they use the messages and meaning of this particular dream? How can they use it? How can they apply it to their life now on Earth in a really, really positive way, please? Okay. I have the Wheel of Fortune, followed by Temperance, okay, and Death. Yeah. So I'm looking at this. This is part of your, this dream is sort of aligning you to, it's kind of your destiny, or your, it's almost like your soul purpose. All right. This death here is nothing to be scared of. This is, to me, this is like, most certainly, it's like some sort of transition. Remember, we had here comeback, rebirth, renewal. All right. Death is needed. Death of something. Death of some sort of stale energy that's possibly in your aura. Something that needs to be cleared. And this is what this death energy is about. And from that, this center card here, we have Temperance. So this is really, really healing, strong healing that's coming from this. So definitely, it's bringing stuff from the past and kind of bringing it to your life in a kind of a new, refreshed way. And this is what I'm seeing here. So really, I personally, if I had a dream with this amount of information, I would be kind of writing it down. That might not work for some of you, but definitely sort of make a note of this reading. Really, really interesting, actually. It's given me a lot of information. I'd like to know now, again, I'll use this lovely oracle. Any more information, please, Spirit, about how people in group 1 can apply the message and meaning of this dream to their life in a positive way. Remember, again, yes, we are talking about destiny, but it's also the Wheel of Fortune. I'm focused on the word fortune. We have the Nine of Pentacles here, which again is sort of financial independence, abundance as well. So really, I want you to focus on that, okay? As well as your healing, this deep spiritual healing. So we have the crystal path, mineral spirits, crystal beings. Wow. So yeah, some of you might benefit, I think, from working with crystals that might connect you or ground this energy, all these downloads that you're having. And I'm looking again at this chakra. Often when I meditate, I put crystals on my individual chakras, and I tend to find that sort of helps line up the energy. It's like it helps to channel the energy through the chakras, through the body. It helps to ground it, and also helps you to connect through spirit, through your third eye, through all your chakras, really, your crown, your heart, and really, really ground it through the earth star, through the root as well. So crystals are really, really important for you. And to see it really as a journey, you are on a journey. You have something really, really powerful at the end of it as well. And then to finish off, I'm going to use this deck again. The Uncharted Sea. Yeah. Remember what I said about feeling fearful, probably being a bit scared of the unknown. All right. And it is the unknown, it's the uncharted sea. But this, in this card, this number 46 and the color white, this is really high vibrational. This is to do with your crown chakra. This is exploring your kind of your spirituality as well. It's something that's unknown, but it's saying to really take the plunge, go on that journey, because at the end of it, there's something really, really, really magical. All right. Wow. You have a compass here, and you've got murky parts and clear parts in the water. And what they're telling me, yes, it is all a journey, and to see it as that, and to enjoy the journey as well. Okay, wow, what a powerful dream, people in group 1. I'd also like to know, Is there any particular, because we had a lot of angelic communication come through here as well, group 1. Is there any particular archangel that it might be useful for group 1 to work with in order to work with the, the messages and the meaning that they're getting from their dreams, in order to help them understand it as well, so they can apply it to their lives in a positive way? So we have the Archangel Zachariel. So yeah, Zachariel, basically he's about kind of letting you know that you are not alone on your journey. He's kind of there to help you explore the unknown, so it's not as scary. So this is really like, he's like kind of an archangel of comfort. You're not alone. Remember, you've got your guides here. You've got your angelic guides as well, because you are going to something really, really, something that's breaking you open. The moon, you've got the moon energy, something really, really unknown. And you've got the uncharted sea. But what they're telling me is that you have this strong, really, really powerful Zachariel kind of energy. He's holding fire as well, all right? And he has kind of a golden egg above his crown chakra. So he's really, really, he's kind of comforting you and being with you on this journey that you're going through at the moment. Okay, so that's lovely, group 1. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. What a lovely, interesting reading to start off. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button. Please feel free to leave any comments as well. Also, please feel free to subscribe. And I will see you again. Goodbye. Hello, people in group 2. You chose the Aquamarine crystal, and this reading will be about a recent dream and how important it is to your life now. Okay, so firstly, Spirit, I would like to know some information about this dream. So firstly, what I would like to know is, what was the meaning of this dream? So this would include things like, events, people, places, any sort of symbolism, themes as well. Please can you tell me about this from the recent dream of people in group 2, please. The meaning of it, please. Okay. So we have the 8 of Swords, followed by the 10 of Cups, followed by the Tower. Okay. I'm going to sense possibly there's some kind of persecution or something that was going on in this dream. Something really, really quite powerful. It might be something that you're not wanting to face. Possibly something really, really difficult that you're kind of replaying over and over in your mind. This could be from something that happened a long, long time ago, and it's really, really shaking you up in quite a powerful way. What's interesting here is we have the 10 of Cups, which is a lovely card. This is like complete. This 10, this is the end of a cycle. It's Cups. It's to do with feelings, your emotions, and everything is fulfilled. Everything is happy. We have a lot of family love here. But around it is some sort of kind of, it's like something, you're feeling quite imprisoned in the mind. And they're wanting to kind of, it's kind of like a shake-up as well. It's like beneath all this difficulty is something really, really lovely at the end of it. I'm going to get some more clarity about this. I'd like to know, please, Spirit, some more information. what I did get when I was kind of channeling about this reading, I was just getting an image of like a sort of a green sea with kind of a feather floating down towards it, and kind of what looked like some sort of book maybe coming down as well towards the sea. That's the sort of kind of thing that I was getting, the kind of thing I was seeing when I was thinking about your dream, people in group 2. So to clarify, the 8 of Swords, and then we have the 10 of Cups, and we are clarifying the Tower. So we have the 7 of Cups, right? Yeah, there's something beneath the surface, something that you need to actually open your eyes up to and to see. This is like the hidden truth beyond the veil. And then beneath the 10 of Cups, we have another 10, but it's a very different energy. It's a 10 of Wands. You, to me, in this dream, you are kind of carrying a lot of burdens. I feel that I do get this strong sense of that you're feeling imprisoned in the dream. Possibly you're carrying a lot of burdens. It's almost like slavery. And then clarifying the Tower card, we have the Page of Cups. So we got all this kind of murky, kind of like foggy energy, and it's like this tower, this lightning, it's like clearing, it's this destruction, but at the end of it, you know, especially in this particular deck with the tarot, I really get a sense of freshness. I've said this before in my readings. With this particular depiction of the Page of Cups, I really get the sense that I'm actually on a beach on a sunny day. I'm feeling that nice, fresh, crisp, well, not crisp, kind of like a coolish sort of breeze in my face. So it's not a really, really hot day. It's a lovely, fresh, summery day. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. Everything's kind of perfect, which is what this 10 of Cups is about. So it's almost like you're striving for sort of perfection, but you might be working a little bit too hard. And what it's doing by doing that, by carrying all these burdens, carrying all these sticks, all these wands, you're actually quite blind this is kind of a wider perception, a wider view of things. You're being blinded by all this effort that you're putting in, and this might be coming through to your dream. You might be feeling quite kind of crushed. You're feeling kind of crushed. The burden is really, really heavy, what you're carrying. So possibly something quite destructive might be happening in the dream, or whatever symbol could be occurring. There might be lightning occurring in your dream, explosions, anything like that. Anything that's quite sharp, quite jolty. I'm thinking earthquakes, things like that. These are the sort of things that might be happening in this dream. But they're kind of things just to sort of shake you up and to shake you out of this sort of 8 of Swords state. So you see beneath the veil. And this is like sort of a clearing energy for you. That is what I'm getting from the meaning of this dream. I'd like to know now, please, Spirit, who or what was communicating with people in group 2 in this dream, please. So we have the 6 of Wands, followed by Justice, a major arcana Justice, followed by the Ace of Wands. So remember what I said about a freshness. Coming out of destruction, there's a kind of a freshness. This is like, to me, I'm getting a strong sense of karma. This is like part of your soul. It's part of your soul's journey. So probably members of your spirit family or your soul family, people in the same soul group as you, are sort of communicating with you. And there's something about clearing karma, because this is very, very clear in the energy of this tower. They're really, really wanting to clear something for you. And this is not just balance. This is major stuff. Well, balance is really, really important, but we have a major arcana to show this. So I'm getting some sort of like It's a strong spiritual presence that is doing this for you. And what this will do, by enabling you to achieve balance, you can move forwards in a very kind of victorious way, as you see with the Six of Wands. This is like burnout. You're kind of, this is fire, yes, but it's burnout. You're carrying too many wands here, too many burdens. Now you can go forward with kind of a fresh perspective, fresh ideas, which is what we've got here. Okay, so messages from your parts of your soul, I believe, are coming through to sort of converse with you. I'd like to get a bit more information, please, about this Justice card, Spirit. Please clarify this Justice card for who or what is communicating with people in group 2 in this particular dream, please. Wow, we have the 8 of Wands. And again, this is like fire. Well, it is fire. It's the, it's Mercury in Sagittarius, this card. 8 of Wands, this is about really going for the target, going forward with victory as well. So yeah, I really believe it's like that passion, that part of your soul that's really connected. It's kind of like your solar plexus chakra, all them kinds of things that kind of give you the energy, to give that impulse to move forward. Okay. It's like that strong, I think it's like your chakras are balancing in this dream. They're kind of doing balancing work. So I don't know if a lot of you sleep with maybe crystals quite near to you, and then crystals could be actually affecting what's going on. The energies that they're giving off are actually helping you whilst you sleep, enabling you to sort of balance things out as well. Because you're a lovely, clear, this meaning here, he's in the fog really. There's a lot of fog, and he's going through, he's carrying these sticks, but I don't know if he can see where he's going, to be honest. But here we have complete direction. This is like, as I'm saying, guiding. We're talking probably spirit guides as well. They're guiding you on a particular path towards victory. So I'd like to know, are there any other messages, please, for people in group 2 through this dream? Oh, actually, I'm going to choose the other deck instead, actually, as any other messages, please, for people in group 2 about this dream. Okay, let's put these over here. Sorry. Okay. So we have the 4 of Pentacles, followed by the Page of Wands, followed by the Hermit. Wow, interesting. So I'm getting a lot of analytical, deep kind of Virgo kind of, this is Virgo anyway, but it's deep, analytical, reflective kind of energy. What they're trying to tell me is that for so long, you might have been feeling quite overburdened and quite crushed by what you possibly go through. Could be mental anxiety as well. That's also accompanied by this. What they want you to do, they want you to kind of, well, actually, for the 4 of Pentacles, this is making you feel really, really blocked as well. It's actually blocking you. It's blocking you. Sometimes this can be quite a positive card. But in this instance, I do believe it's a block. It's like you're not feeling grounded, and you're not even feeling connected to, to the spirit or your heart as well. There's a lot of things that you're feeling are blocking you because you feel so overwrought at the moment. And what they're trying to do, they're trying to clear everything with this lightning, with this firepower. And the message is just to kind of go along with it. Because what it will do, it will give you much more, because this is very useful, it's a youthful card, it's a Page of Wands. He's got a lot of spirit, he's got a lot of energy, physical energy as well. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to tell you that by doing this, by kind of clearing, I get in a sense of clearing as well. This is what this dream is doing. It's kind of clearing your chakras, clearing your aura. what it will do is give you this renewed firepower, this renewed energy surge, and also you're feeling much more energetic, not just physically but mentally. Everything's clearer. You can actually gain a much more deeper insight into yourself, really, into exploring yourself, exploring what these sort of karmic blocks are, so you can actually move forward in a way that you want to in your life. I'd like to know now, please, Spirit, how can people in group 2 apply the meaning and messages of this dream to their life in a positive way, please? Three of Cups. All right. Then we have the Ten of Swords, followed by the Five of Swords. Now, this Three of Cups, this is this is very different energy. These are quite similar in certain respects, and in other respects are very different. This is to do with other people. It's like your relationship with other people as well, and how you view them. For some of you, there might be a bit of, again, remember I talked about, in the meaning, I talked about there was a feeling of persecution, or feeling quite crushed, also quite defeated, which what this card can also entail, and it's possibly in relation to other people. So what they're trying to do, through this clearing that you're getting through these dreams, they're trying to actually, it's like they're trying to transmute this kind of lack of trust, paranoia, possibly, not all the time, not for everybody obviously, but it could be an element of that, the sort of distrust of other people, into trying to find some sort of common ground. This is much more celebratory, positive energy. This is much more about uniting with others as well. And this is really through opening your heart chakra. This is what they're trying to say. But in order to do that, what you need to do, the center card here is the Ten of Swords. And again, it's interesting. We've had a lot of, the only one we haven't had is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is all about the Ten of Cups. We've got the so this is about opening up your heart chakra, definitely. And we've got the Ten of Wands, because you haven't opened the heart chakra enough. And there's all this Eight of Swords and Five of Swords energy. This is all mental. This Eight of Swords and Five of Swords is mental energy. Anxiety, fears, worries, doubts, insecurities, all them kinds of things, suspicions of other people. Things that are holding you back and making you feel blocked. This needs to end. This is what they're saying. They want to bring this cycle to an end, which is what the Ten of Swords is. So there's a lot of feeling, an energy of rebirth here of the mind. This is very, very, very much to do with clearing group 2, this particular dream. I'd be very interested to know what this dream actually was. Obviously, as much as you want to tell me, obviously. But anything that relates to this would be really, really interesting to know. I'd like to get a bit of clarity, please, about these about these two cards, please, Spirit. Please give me some clarity or some further messages about these two cards, please. So to clarify the Three of Cups, we have the Chariot. Yeah. So what this is telling me, there is a lot of movement in these this dream. So they're wanting you, the people who are or the spirits or whoever is communicating with you, they're wanting your movement to be quite effortless and targeted, which is what the Chariot is. There's a real focus about this card, as opposed to this kind of Ten of Wands energy. There could be a focus, but he's kind of really, really burnt out here. He's carrying all these Ten of Wands, and it's so much that, you know, the focus is starting to become a bit more unclear. It's more about the work and how hard the work is. But this is like effortless energy. And what they're telling me is that by opening up this chart chakra, by ending this cycle of the mind, I would say the mind killer, what this is going to do is project you forward much more effortlessly in life as well. And you have the energy of spirit behind you in doing this. And to clarify the Five of Swords, we have the World in reverse. Now, I don't often do reversals, but it's really, really interesting that the World has come in reverse to this. What they're kind of telling me is that, you know, the World card, this is to do with complete kind of self-actualization. This is a final card in the Major Arcana. It's about self-actualization. It's about putting yourself out there in the world, being totally confident, happy, you know, really finding your place in life. And this is reverse. So this is telling me that this kind of thinking, this kind of Five of Swords energy is going to kind of really interfere with you feeling kind of happy and grounded and connected in the world around you. And that's why it's come in the reverse. Okay, so this is the key. They're really, really focusing on ending the you know, as I said before, this mental torture, if you like, ending that by opening your heart chakra, opening your crown chakra, opening your third eye as well. So I think really we're looking at third eye, crown, and heart. That's really, really important for you. In order, we want this world to be actually flipped the right way. All right, so it's about clearing these energies. Okay, it might feel quite difficult. The dreams might, you know, it might be quite horrible as well, what you see in these dreams, what you feel. But it's essential. It's about really, really clearing a path for you towards something much more positive. So I'm going to get some information now from the oracles about these 4 questions. So, firstly, Spirit, please give me information about these questions, please, for people in group 2, about a recent dream that they had and why is it important for their life, please. Okay, so the meaning, we have the mirror, other lives, past lives, dimensional lives. Yeah. This is, to me, is like you've been carrying something a long time from previous lives. And again, with me, I've said this before in other readings, but with the 10 of you know, the 10 of Cups is a really positive card, but sometimes for me personally, I get a tinge of sadness with it, because it's like things that you wish you had, things that you wish you had possibly, things that happened in other lives, things that weren't quite fulfilled. But what it's telling me is that there's a lot of hope here. You're carrying this, you know, these sticks or wands are built up over a long time, and this is why this person's back is totally sort of, you know, hunched over. It's too much to carry. We don't know how many lives you've carried all these burdens through, but you're definitely feeling it, which is why it's important to allow Spirit to clear this energy, this kind of stagnant energy. And who is communicating with you? Skyfire, messages, channels, information. Yeah. And it's interesting, Skyfire, we have the, you know, the 8 of Wands is traveling through the sky. So yeah, we are talking about you know, spirit guides, your soul family, you know, energy beings, things not necessarily of this earth or what we recognize on this earth. Things that are not in the 3D. Energies are communicating with you in this dream. And then any other messages? We have the gathering, community, kinship, companionship. What I'm getting here is that your guides or your soul family are sort of linked here. I don't know if you can see the card properly, but they're with you throughout this whole journey, throughout the whole of your lives. So what might be quite good is for you to kind of meditate on meeting members of your soul family, or meeting your spirit guides as well. Yeah, that's lovely. You really, really aren't alone. That's what they're trying to tell you. Yeah, really about a sense of community. That is the opposite, really, of what this Five of Swords is saying. And then, application to your life, we have resurrection, comeback, rebirth, renewal. Okay, and again, what did I say? The Ten of Swords. This is about renewal. This is the end of this cycle. It's time for the start of something much clearer, something much nicer, basically, something much fresher. Lovely. And just to finish off, get a bit more information from this other lovely deck. Okay. Meaning, the land between, yeah, definitely about past lives. And again, this rainbow, we have the rainbow here of the Ten of Cups. It's like, they're linking the past to the present. Could be past lives, but for some of you, for others, it might be just elements of your past, things of the past that you thought were forgotten. Okay, but obviously dreams are to do with your subconscious. What it's telling me is that things are not resolved, and they're needing to be resolved, basically, from this. So this could be from your past in this life, or from past lives, or from both, basically. And this is what is shown to me here. And then who's communicating with you is wide open. Yeah, what they're telling me is they want you to be really open. Be aware of them synchronicities. Really take notice of your dreams. Take notice of certain events that happen. Things that, it could be deja vus, could be certain numbers, anything like that. To really be aware of that. Because what that will do is give you, if you make a note of it, it will give you particular information about something. And then, for any messages, close encounters. Wow. Yeah, what they're telling me is that as I said, we've got community here, the gathering. What they're telling me is that if you're open, it's like your guides, your soul family, they're all around you all the time. Okay. You just have to be open to receiving information from them. It's not always in the way that you'd expect either. Okay. And then application to your life is waking the lion. Wow. Yeah, this Six of Wands, this is Jupiter in Leo. Okay. That lion energy, and we have the Ace of Wands here. This is complete fire. This is, fire going forward victoriously. And again, we have a lot of fire with this Chariot card as well. This is like complete power. This is what they want you to do. They want you to get, it's like they're trying to show you some sort of power that you possibly had in a past life as well, something that you possibly forgotten through carrying all these burdens. It's like they want to reignite it. But in order to do that, a lot of kind of possibly, upheaval, quite that tower kind of destructive kind of energy has to take place in order for this to be awoken. This lion, this passionate, fiery courage within you. Well, thank you very much, Group 2. That was a really, really interesting, lovely insight into your one of your recent dreams. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, please hit the like button. Please feel free to leave any comments, and please feel free to subscribe. And thank you very much, and goodbye. Hello, Group 3, and welcome to your reading. You chose the Hematite stone, and your reading will be about a recent dream that you've had and why it is important for your life. Okay, so I'm going to begin now. I'm going to ask, please Spirit, please can you tell me about a recent dream of people in group 3. Please give me information about a recent dream of people in group 3. Firstly, please tell me about the meaning of this dream, please. Information about the meaning of this dream. We have the Ace of Wands, followed by the Eight of Cups, followed by the Page of Pentacles. Okay. This is about, this dream of yours is about working hard towards a goal. The goal is nearly there, it's in sight, you've got something in your sights and you're working really hard towards it. It's like an idea, a really creative idea, and what they're trying to do in this dream, they're trying to show you like a practical way of achieving it. It's like grounding it, if you like. You know, remember this stone that was chosen for this, that you chose, was Hematite. So it's like a kind of informational dream I'm getting. They're trying to show you a way how to do something practically, an idea you've got. They're kind of telling you a practical way of achieving it, or to bring it onto Earth. Okay, this is at the goal, the objective goal you've got about this particular idea that you have. So please Spirit, can I have more clarity about these cards, please, for the meaning of the dream, this dream of people in group 3, please. We have the Page of Cups, so a messenger, the Page of Cups combined with the Ace of Wands. So this is about heart, this is about playfulness, just being jolly really, as well as that fire, that, you know, that. So I'm getting it, it's a kind of an artistic idea that you've got. And then, wow, we have the Page of Pentacles again. It's like putting that idea into something, into thought. So it's a feeling, it's a thought, something you can actually conceptualize, and you're working on it. And to clarify the Page of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So to me, this is like building foundations with this particular idea. So I'm thinking it's some sort of project that you've got on the go, or some sort of idea that you might have thought it was quite a fleeting idea. But what they're trying to tell me in this dream, they're showing you that it is something really, really important and tangible for you to achieve on Earth. So I'm getting the sense that you could be, you know, they could be showing you like a symbol in the dream of somebody working on something, you know, anything really. It could be some sort of a carpenter, which is what this obviously looks like. Well, similar to this kind of thing here, some sort of artisan, some sort of tradesperson. That could be featuring heavily. It could be something you're working on, like some sort of degree, some sort of idea you've got for like a dissertation, maybe, if you're students. Again, some sort of idea for a new business as well. That's really interesting. So that's the meaning. What I'm going to ask now, please Spirit, is who or what was communicating with people in group 3 in this particular dream that they had. Okay, we have the Empress in the bottom, and this is telling me this is like the result of all this hard work, of the result of putting this idea into action. This is like birthing something wonderful, something creative, something enjoyable, something that's going to make you very abundant, not just in terms of finances, but in terms of feeling materially abundant, feeling emotionally abundant as well. This is, this is like, you got that Venusian energy as well. This is about beauty, something really, really beautiful and artistic that you're trying to create on Earth. So who's communicating with you? We have the Five of Pentacles, followed by the King of Cups, followed by the Nine of Wands. Now, what I'm getting from this is possibly some kind of, it could be like a family figure who's possibly passed, some sort of male family figure. Could be someone that you've known in your life that you possibly look up to, who is trying to provide you with this kind of emotional balance as well. Also, what I'm feeling that it could be some sort of spirit guide as well, who's helping you. It's like giving you that motivation. This is the King of Cups. This is about balancing your emotions. Yes, he's on the choppy sea. You can't do anything about the choppy sea. But what he's telling you is that you are able to stay afloat in it by controlling yourself. Controlling yourself on the sea of your emotions. You are going to get different emotions, but he's sort of teaching you. He's sort of a teaching guide, teaching you how to stay afloat on that. Because what I'm getting a sense of that, then sensing that something's quite turbulent for you, you might have a bit of a sense of sort of lack, possibly that you haven't got the finances, that aware that you possibly feel you haven't got the finances or the resources to do whatever it is you want to do. And they're trying to bring their energy through to you, possibly through some, it could be, some family member who's passed who you looked up to, or just somebody trying to help you, or even it could be some sort of ancestor or somebody, from a past life, or definitely some sort of ancestor. We could be going back many, many generations, and they are coming through to you as one of your guides as well. Someone who has actually lived on Earth. That's what I'm getting from this. And what they're doing is kind of, they're like shining a light. We see this quite bleak picture of the Five of Pentacles. It's like they're sensing that you're going through this kind of bleakness, this kind of hardship at the moment. We're talking about Earth, so you might be feeling quite energetically tired or physically tired. We have this as well. We have, there could be an element of fatigue or burnout as well associated with this. But there's like a glimmer, there's like a light in the window. You see these pentacles. And what this card is saying, I get a sense that these two people are kind of like walking round and round, looking for that, bit of scrap of food. They're just surviving, really. But I get the sense of hope that on one occasion, there'll be that one time when one of them or both of them looks up and notices that light in the church, and then they go into the church, and then they are freed from this cycle, liberated from this cycle of walking round and round and round in complete poverty and scarcity. They will get that comfort, that haven inside this church. Remember, this is metaphorical as well. And this is about like standing brave. This is like standing right at the end. The end is in sight. You're looking, you're feeling quite kind of battle weary. He's got like a bandage on his head, and he's clearly tired, but he's standing there. He's standing his ground. It's like you're there. You're nearly there, but you need that kind of. It's like your guide or this person's past, or this guide is coming through your dreams, and they're just trying to give you that that last bit of, this could be also representing this Nine of Wands, another guide I'm sensing that's giving you that last bit of fire, that last bit of energy just to complete this project. And also you've got the guide, as I said, with the King of Cups, who's kind of teaching you how to balance yourself emotionally. I'd like a bit more information, please, Spirit, about this Five of Pentacles, please. in terms of who or what is communicating to people in group 3 through this dream, this recent dream that they had, please. What a difference. We have the 9 of Cups as well. Yeah, he's quite obviously chubby in this card. He's not worried about where his next meal is coming from. He is completely fulfilled. He's had all his wishes have been granted, basically. And what I'm getting a sense of here is that what they're trying to do, this is like the feeling attached to abundance, to physical abundance. This is the feeling attached. Remember, these are cups. These aren't pentacles. This is a feeling attached to it. And it's like they're trying to tell you, even though you're feeling this sort of 9 of Wands energy, you're feeling really, really tired, this 5 of Pentacles energy, it's like by using the knowledge that's being divulged from this King of Cups kind of spirit guide or ancestor, what they're telling you is, and also a bit of a cliche, but if you believe that you are the person in this 9 of Cups, then that is your key to actually getting past this 5 of Pentacles sort of energy. It's like believing and allowing this to come through. This is what these guys are trying to teach you. I'd like to know now, please, Spirit, is there any other messages, please, for people in group 3 from this dream that they had? Okay, so we have we've got the Page of Cups. And then we have the Queen of Wands. And then, wow, this is the Star. Okay, wow. This is powerful, group 3. I'm getting a very unique kind of energy from this. It's almost otherworldly. It's like an energy or something that's very, very unique. So the message is that they're trying to get you to tap into the energy. So this King of Cups, yes, it could be an ancestor who lived on Earth, or it could be a starseed ancestor as well, who's trying to communicate to you, as I'm seeing through this. And what it's like a state of mind they want you to get into, like an energetic state that transcends you, that enables you to transcend from this 5 of Pentacles energy. Because the meaning is really, it's about grounding all these creative ideas into action. So really the message is, in order to ground it, yeah, you're doing all the physical hard work. What they want you to do is get, as I said before, is get into that belief system that you've kind of already got it. So we're talking about the laws of attraction, really. Attracting what you want is actually believing you have it, but not just believing, knowing. See, this Queen of Wands, she knows that she has confidence, and she's very outspoken. She can do whatever she wants in whatever way she wants as well. She's really unique. She's got this sunflower in her hand. She's got this black cat as well. So she's really all about the solar plexus energy, really putting it forward, and she does not care what other people think as well. This Page of Cups, again, this is really, really unique. This is like bringing a fresh perspective to things. And again, got him twice here. He's looking into this cup and the fish is coming out. He's not thinking, oh, that is not possible. He's thinking, what else could happen? Really, this is like expanding your mind, expanding your expectations as well. This is like, to me, it's like what they're telling you is to believe in what is actually most people would think is unbelievable. Okay, And this is what you have to do. You have to get into a certain frequency. This is what they're trying to do. And this is the kind of frequency that you're getting onto. Yeah, the star energy. This is completely downloading, stuff possibly, we're not talking about 3D here. We're talking about 5D and above. You're really trying to, you're channeling also. They want you to channel all the information, all them ideas, because what they're saying, it's there for you. From this card, you can see that she's actually feeding the earth with water, and she's replenishing the earth. But we have this bird here as well who's kind of squawking at this person or this goddess, and this looks like, or I believe, is kind of messages coming through from spirit as well, along with the stars as well. So yeah, there's a kind of unique energy frequency that I want you to get onto as well. So what I'd like to know now, please, Spirit, is how can people from group 3 apply the meaning and messages of this dream to their lives in a positive way, please? So we have Temperance, followed by the Ace of Pentacles, and followed by the Seven of Swords. I will get clarity on the Seven of Swords, but definitely for these, so the Temperance, so application to awaken life, this is like, the messages is that you're having downloads from a very, very high vibrational place, okay? And what they want you to do, they want you to apply it to your life, because what that's going to do is going to provide intense healing for you. And again, this angel in the Temperance card, they're like mixing. It's like they're mixing different energies. They're mixing water, but it's a lot to do with alchemy. So what I want you to do is expand. As we can see, the third eye here is glowing, the head is glowing. We've got a picture of a crown here. So it's like, what they're trying to do is like link the messages that you're getting through your third eye and through your crown chakra, through these dreams. Okay, this is where it's coming through. It's coming through your crown chakra. They want you to kind of use these messages in order to heal you, and this is like healing your energy. This is like it's like on an energetic level, and then what will happen is you will, they want you to see this as some kind of golden opportunity, something really, really tangible and physical and abundant on earth. All right. So they're making a direct link with what cannot be seen and what can be seen. Please, can you give me information, please, Spirit, on clarity for the Seven of Swords, please, on how people in group 3 can apply the meaning and messages of this dream to their life in a positive way, please. Wow. So what they're telling me here is that you don't need to be going, you're not alone in this journey. This person, the Seven of Swords, he's sort of going around life. I feel in your instance, they're feeling quite alone, and a bit blinkered as well. They're just sort of living, kind of strategically, just surviving really. But what they want you to do, this person in this card is not looking. They want you to look and see that you have support from your guides here. It's interesting, when I was channeling, or as I was shuffling, what I was seeing was kind of 3 funnels, like 3 whirlwinds. Not like a whirlwind or a tornado, but instead of being downwards, it was sort of flipped upright, so the bottom of it was facing me. That is kind of what I was seeing. It was interesting that there were 3 of them. We have the 3 of Cups here. So this is like it's like this energy is what they want you to tap into. This is like the support that's there for you. It's very, very powerful support. It's like they're dancing round and round in a circle, like on a maypole. So what it looks like to me. And that is what I think I was seeing through these three funnels, or through these three tornadoes that were kind of facing me, but being inverted upright towards me. So they want you to draw on this energy, on the support from your ancestors, whether they be, from starseed origins, or possibly from, people you've known on Earth who've passed, and from your spirit guides as well. They want you to draw on this information, so you have the support, so you have that kind of healing. What that will do is kind of give you a new vibrancy and a new energy and a new positivity that will get this idea that you've got. It will help bring it to fruition. Okay. So I'm just going to get some oracle cards now, just to get a bit more, possibly more information, or maybe a different angle that they want to show me on this dream of people, of everybody, please, who chose group 3, please. So the meaning, we have the meditation, peace, relief, sanctuary. It's like through meditating, having that peace, having that sacred space, this is when you will get that inspiration, and then kind of, artistic ideas, artistic messages, inspiration that will come through. As we see here, this is like, it's like you've had a dark sky, like you could have had, if you're, for example, if you're writing a book, anything like that, you might have had writer's block, and they're giving you like an idea. Okay, that's lighting up. It's like a match that's been lit. It's lighting up this night sky. It's giving you a bright idea. Something that's making you see things from a perspective that you hadn't really looked at before. Okay, and this is what you're getting. So what they're telling me is that you need to use this dream and other dreams as it's kind of a safe place where you can sort of play around with ideas. Okay. Who is communicating with you? Let's have a look. We have the secret, the unknown, mysteries, wonders. So yeah, this is, they're really obviously dreams. They're communicating you through your subconscious. But again, we have the mystery. The mystery is unbeknown to these unfortunate people in this Five of Pentacles, but the mystery is here within this church, and this is what they're trying to bring you through your subconscious. So yeah, the unknown, yeah, some other dimensions. This is your spirit guides or your ancestors coming through strongly to reveal something to you, something that might not be believable to a lot of people, but can be to you, and in a really, really positive way. And then the messages, we have the liminal dance, delicacy, fragility, transience. I'm just getting a sense from this card that it's like telling me that things that are physical don't last forever. It's like not to focus on the physical so much. It's about the, what it's telling me is that physical things can be destroyed or create as easily as they are created, and they can be created as easily as they are destroyed. And what was really, really important is the ideas and the passion behind it as well, and that you can create anything that you want. That's what I'm really getting from this card. And also, if you look at it as well, it's kind of a doorway between these two stones. There's foundations as well being built, as you see with this Knight of Pentacles. It's like building in your foundations, and you go through it's like a portal to the unknown, a portal to what is impossible has become possible. And again, the engineering that's gone into actually lifting these stones. I'm just thinking of Stonehenge and the engineer that has gone into it. There's different theories about this, that aliens would evolve, things like that. So they could be talking about your starseed origins. I'm thinking of Egypt as well. as you know, how the pyramids were built, how they were able to lift such heavy stones at that particular time. But what it's saying is the impossible can be possible, and that's what's coming through here. This is totally about letting go. This is about the imagination. It's not being bound by the 3D or what is you know, of physical things. This is bringing everything together, really. Wow, that's interesting. And then we have here how you can apply it. We have Dawn Watcher, Caretaker, Guardian, Support. Yeah, and you can see the little face there. So this is like the power of spirit, the power of your guides. They're watching over you, they're helping you, they're supporting you. And it's just to remember that you don't have to feel so alone. You are always guided on your path. Wow. And just to finish off, I'll just get four more cards here from this other deck, my Oracle of the Seven Energies deck. So Spirit, just some more information, please, for people in Group 3 about this recent dream that they had, please. Okay, so we have, for the meaning of the dream, we have Spirit of Gratitude. Yeah, they're giving another sort of angle to this. They're saying that the more you kind of show gratitude for what you do have, it's kind of allowing other things to come in as well. And this is what meditation is about. You're sitting in peace, you're sitting in silence, not necessarily silence, it could be to music. It's like this person here in the Page of Pentacles, he's got something here. It's just one pentacle, it's not loads, but he's looking at it with he's really focusing on it, and he's really feeling gratitude for it. And it's like the baton's being passed on. You have this Knight of Pentacles, it's like he's shown gratitude for it as well. This is like the seed of an idea. It's like being grateful for that seed of an idea, and from the seed flourishes loads of pentacles, as we can see here. But it's like getting onto that energy, like getting onto an energy of gratitude, and by doing that, you'll attract much more to you. One pentacle will become loads of pentacles. So you're mixing that with focused hard work, and you will get where you want to go. That is what it's telling me in this reading. So for who is communicating with you, the power of purpose. Yes, this is like yeah, we've got an arrow here, and we have a target here. We have like what looks like cogs or part of a wheel, like the wheel of life. It's similar, quite similar to the wheel of fortune. But what they're trying to do, it's like they're giving you information. Remember I said they're trying to teach you how to balance these guides are trying to teach you how to balance your emotion. They're showing you the secrets of how to actually, they're trying to tap this in to give you energy to actually bring this kind of what seems esoteric energy into the 3D to make something really, really practical, and really give you a sense of energy and purpose, and also fulfill your wishes as well. And for the messages that we have Broken Open. This is really interesting because this came through I think it might have been Group 1, I'm not sure, but they have the same card here in the same position. So yeah, this is like, what this is telling me in this instance is different to Group 1, but in this instance, they're like breaking open your previous perceptions of what was possible. They're breaking it open, and you're able to let all possibilities in. It's like opening your crown chakra here. You're opening your crown chakra, the third eye. I don't know if you can see this as well. The lights above the crown and the third eye. You know, we have the sacral, could be the sacral chakra, could be the root. And we have the heart chakra here. So it's like birthing ideas and opening your heart as well, which is what this Page of Cups is about. He's of the heart. He's of playfulness. He's to do with the heart. It's doing what makes your heart sing as well. It's like breaking yourself open, opening yourself to endless possibilities. And then for how you can apply it, we have a merry motive, okay, which is actually coinciding with this Three of Cups. It's kind of like working together with others, maybe, or working together with all parts of yourself, with your spirit guides as well, working together with them in a really, really positive, a merry way, I should say. Beautiful. Lovely. Thank you very much, Group 3, for tuning in. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, please hit the like button. Please feel free to leave any comments as well. Please also please feel to subscribe. And thank you very much, and goodbye. Hello, people in Group 4, and welcome to your reading. You chose the lovely emerald crystal, and this reading will be on a recent dream that you've had, and how this dream is important to your life. Okay, right, so let's begin. So Spirit, please, I'd like some information, please, about a recent dream of people in Group 4, please. Firstly, I'd like to know about the meaning of this dream, please. For example, any themes, people, places, events, okay, any symbolism as well. Please give me information about this dream, please, of people in Group 3, the meaning, please. Okay. Okay. And for some reason, this on my other deck is in the deck. I've mixed it up by accidentally when shuffling the deck, but I believe that it's meant to be there for some reason. So I'm firstly going to have a look at what we have for the meaning of this dream. So we have the King of Pentacles, followed by the Chariot, followed by the Four of Pentacles. I'm getting a sense that some of you in this dream is a feeling of being stuck, possibly being a bit maybe in your comfort zone too much, and you're feeling a bit stuck, feeling a bit that you're not really pushing yourself as much as you're not doing as much as you know that you can do, okay? And Spirit has kind of shown you through this dream that you have some sort of energy, something that you can tap into that can project you forward out of this feeling of being stuck. And then this card that came through was the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, it's like you have some sort of wisdom, some sort of knowledge of this, that you can do more than what you're currently doing at the moment. That's what's coming through. I will get some more information about this. So Spirit, please can I have some clarifiers, some more clarifiers for the meaning of this dream, please. What I was getting as well, I just get an image of a lot of trees, like a dense wood. And it's like they want you to break through that. It's like break it out into a clearing, if you know what I mean. At the moment, things are feeling a bit dense. There's a lot of like dense roots as well. This is what I'm getting from this. Okay, so so to clarify the King of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords. Now, she's obviously about clarity, but she has a sword, which is it's like she's clearing the clouds. See, the clouds are here. It's like this sword is like clearing all the clouds above her, so she has clarity and she has direction and purpose. This is what is happening here. Yeah, the King of Pentacles can be a very, very positive card as well. But it's like a sense of you're so grounded, you're feeling stuck at the moment. So it's like nature, everything is growing around you and is pulling you into this position. It's almost like you feel that you can't move at the moment. And then she's like, with this sword, she's like clearing a path. So yeah, she could be clearing a path through these clouds. But also, I get a sense of some of you might be cutting through vines or something like that in your dream. You're cutting through like vines that are hanging down in your way, or a lot of foliage that might be in your way as well. That's what I'm getting. And to clarify the Chariot card, we have the Four of Wands, which is, to me, this is like a race. And we have the finish line here, and all the path is clear for you. This is like a clear path to the finish line. It's like you're nearly there, but you need that extra bolt of energy from spirit, which is seen through the Chariot here. And to clarify the Four of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is very different. Yes, it's Pentacles as well. It's like she's within when I talked about the trees, it's like very, very dense forestry, and it's like this pulling this figure down. But I get a sense of you cutting through this, with a machete or something. You're cutting through all these branches, all these things that are in your way, and there's like a clearing. She's not being pulled down. It's all around her. She's like basking in nature. She's got something in her hand, this pentacle. She's cherishing it. It's like a sense of independence. She's achieved it. She's achieved what she wants to achieve through really, really hard work. But it's like a real sense of vitality. And rather than being dragged down by the earth, she's like really, really connected to it. It's like the vines have cleared around her, and they're forming like a garland around her as well. And it's enabling this lovely golden light, this golden energy to come through as well. It's like these blocks are being removed. And yeah, that's really interesting. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to ask Spirit, please can you tell me about who or what is communicating with people in group 4 through this particular dream, please? Who or what is communicating with them, please, in this dream? We have the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the Strength card. Wow. Okay. This is like your destiny. It's like your soul purpose, your destiny. And I'm getting a sense that this Wheel of Fortune, they're wanting this wheel to move from where it is now. Really getting a stuck energy here. What they're doing for the meaning of the dream, it's like your guides are coming through, or a particular guide I'm getting from this actually. It's a guide to do with, she's to do with strength, she's to do with power, but in a really nice, gentle way. It's not in a way that she's trying to overpower everything else around her to be dominant, but she's got like a, she's gently handling, or it's like she's almost like, it's like she's trying to heal this line. I'm looking at this card. It's like she's trying to heal this lion as well. He could have, I'm thinking of the story. I can't remember what the story is. With the lion, he had like a thorn stuck in his paw. But she's just trying to heal this lion. It's like they're on this. It's like they're on the same wavelength. This is what I'm getting here. So it's like a gentle kind of strength that they're trying to give you. And what that will do is that will kind of release you from all these branches and all these vines, all these blockages that are holding you down. It will enable you to cut through, basically. And this Wheel of Fortune will actually turn in the right direction and at the right speed for you towards prosperity. And this prosperity as well, this opportunity, is denoted by this hand. It's like a hand of God, really, holding this pentacle. And if you look here, like the Four of Wands, we have like a pathway through. It's not all dense woodland and forest. You can actually have a path that's been cut for you. And again, it's a clear path to the finish line, to that achievement, to that reward. I'll get a bit more clarity, please, about this. So Spirit, please can I have some clarity for all of these cards, actually, for who or what is communicating with people in group 4, please, in this particular dream. Sorry. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, and clarifying the Strength card. I'm just going to pick this card up off the floor. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and then we have the Six of Swords. Remember I talked about movement, about going forward, and then we have, wow, I'm glad I chose this now, these clarifiers. We've got the Wheel of Fortune to clarify the Strength card. So actually, when I talked about that kind of gentle, loving kind of strength, what that is going to do, that's going to forge a really, really prosperous path for you towards what you want. I get a sense here is that you kind of have a stuck energy here with the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles and the Seven Pentacles as well. It's like you're not seeing all the things that you've achieved and a way forward. It's like this pentacle here, if you look at this picture, this pentacle is on the floor beneath him, but he's focused on all these, and that one of these pentacles is missing. I think it's on the top, and he's looking at it so much, he's not actually seeing a way how he can repair, how he can put this pentacle back. He's not seeing that string here. There's a way of tying it back. This is very, it's obviously metaphorical. But it's like, it's almost like this hand is like picked up this pentacle from the floor and it's actually showing him a way. Remember, this is a metaphor we're talking about, but it's showing him a way. And this is what this guide is doing. They're showing you a way forward. They're guiding you. It's like they're guiding you across this river. Okay. Towards something much more clear, something less turbulent, I should say. And then I'd like to know, is there any other messages, please, Spirit, for people in group 4 from this dream, please? Any more messages for them contained within this dream? Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician card, and we have the King of Wands. Wow. This to me is the messages they have for you is they want you to have total mental clarity, focus and determination. And what they're telling me is that you have the power to actually manifest what you want on the earth plane. Like the magician, they can, they use spells, they can bring things into reality by really using the power of your mind. Remember, we had the Queen of Swords here. She's clearing a path through all these brambles, all these things that are in your way. We have the Eight of Pentacles here, and again, this is like working hard, focusing hard on something, but it's work that he's enjoying. It's very creative work. He's creating. It's not just like he's not. To me, he's not creating his pentacles for no reason. And if you look at the diagram as well, every pentacle he's making each one more perfect than the last one, and is actually ascending from the ground into the sky. It's almost like linking the root chakra to the crown chakra as well. Okay, so it's about focused hard work, and it's also it's like this kind of spiritual the spirit guide, the knowledge and the information and the support they're giving you, the strength is actually materializing. It's actually giving you firepower. And it's quite different to the Page of Wands energy. It's more of a mature kind of strength. You're able to sit back and direct what is going on in your life. This is about really self-empowerment, self-direction, and this is what this dream is about. The symbolism in this dream is like you're clearing, you're cutting a path through trees, through things that are getting in your way, and you're seeing a clear path ahead of you. What this path is doing, this is enabling you to really use your own creative energy. You've got a clear path now. You can direct from the cosmos, from the universe down to earth in a really, really tangible way. Which is what we're seeing as well. If you look at the direction of these pentacles, as we see here, they're coming from the cosmos or from the divine and down to earth. Okay, things are becoming much more real for you. And what they're telling me is that you have the power. The power is, you are the magician. You have the power to actually get messages, get information from spirit, not just to interpret them, to actually project them and to turn them through strong mental clarity and focus. You can turn them into something really, really tangible and something really abundant and prosperous for you on earth. I would like to know now, please, spirits, how can people in group 4 apply the meaning and messages in this particular dream to their life in a really positive way, please? Okay, so this one and that. Okay, other side. Right, so again we have the Queen of Pentacles, as we had here. This is the key to removing that blockage that they're showing you in this dream. And then we have the Hierophant. Okay. Then with the Page of Cups. Now this is interesting. Where is this Hierophant going? I'm going to get some clarity for that. See, what I understand by this is that the Queen of Pentacles and you've got the Page of Cups, this is about, you've got strength, but also what they're telling me is that they want you to enjoy what you're doing as well. And again, we had that with the, the celebratory energy in the Four of Wands. They want you to enjoy what you're doing, and that will make the path much more easier. But this Hierophant, where are we going with that? Let's have a little look. Spirit, please clarify the Hierophant card. Okay. I've got the number 5 here with the Hierophant. So what they're telling me is what might seem like a challenge is actually a gift. With the Four of Cups here, we have this person sitting under the tree. It looks a bit sort of like unhappy or dissatisfied, I should say, with the progress that has taken place. But what's happened, because he's so focused on that, what he hasn't done, like with the Seven of Pentacles, he's focusing on what he hasn't gone, what he hasn't done. He's not actually seeing what he has achieved and what else is coming through. Possibly this could be from spirit, could be from other people, or things, opportunities that are coming towards him. And this is what this is saying. It's actually see the opportunities. You might feel, restrictions, but actually these challenges that are coming your way, they're actually bringing you more wisdom, more knowledge as well. And this Hierophant as well, it's like a double message. It's representing challenges. It could be challenges to do with, authority, institutions, people saying, you can't do that a particular way. But what they're telling me is There's a way that you can. But also, they're also telling me that it's to tap into that kind of Hierophant energy. It's like that knowing that you have knowledge, which is really, really important and which is channeled directly from spirit. It's knowing that you have that power as well. Wow, this is really, really interesting. And again, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. What they're telling me is that you're applying so the message here is to do with self-power, okay, and which we have here, and also hard work, determination, and also clearing is, clearing a path. What it's going to do is bring you this wonderful pentacle which she has in her hands, something she's worked really, really hard towards, something that she's really, really achieved. You're really going to get a sense of that. So I'm going to get some oracles now just to clarify these. Right, so I'm going to start off with this one, the Hidden Worlds Oracle. So Spirit, please give me any more information, please, about the dream of people in group 4, please. A recent dream of people in group 4, please. Okay, so we have the meaning of the dream. We have Spirit of Spring, freedom, action, power. Yeah. And I talked about them dense trees. We're talking about freedom. Things are starting to blossom as well, as we see with this Queen of Pentacles. And freedom, yeah, the freedom to break through. And it's about connecting with that, with the energy of nature, with the energy of Earth in a really grounded way, but not really restricting, if you know what I mean. And then, who is communicating with you? We have the Seer, future prospects, decisions to make, seeking guidance. So yeah, this is really about planning. This is really kind of like, it's kind of opening up your third eye as well. That's what I'm getting from this. But it's like you're being shown, your guides are showing you a particular direction that they want you to go in, that your soul wants to go in. And then we have 4. Wow. So this is for the message, Temple of Dreams, Sacred Dreams, Prophecies, Dream Journeys. Interesting. This is very much connected to the Seer. So by clearing this path through all these brambles that I talked about, all these branches, you're able to see clearly. It's like you're able to predict your future in a way. It's like you're able to determine that if you take this particular action, you will know how it will affect what you do and what will happen to you. So you make much more informed decisions. Again, you have this Queen of Swords energy helping you. Also, sacred dreams. Yeah, what it's telling me is that your dreams are really, really sacred. What you want to do, your ideas, they're really, really sacred, and there's something that needs to be cherished, which is what this Queen of Pentacles is doing here. Dream journeys. Yeah, it's telling me that the messages that you're receiving in these dreams are really, really important for the journey of your soul, which is denoted here by these 2 Wheel of Fortunes. So yeah, really, really take notice of these dreams. And then application to your life, we have the Light Priestess, Galactic Wisdom, Cosmic Ritual. Okay, I'm looking at Cosmic Ritual again. I'm looking at here with a Hierophant. Obviously, this is a very religious card. A lot of rituals and ceremonies take place. Again, similar to the Magician card. Again, a lot of magicians, they will use a lot of rituals in order to increase the power. The intention is there, but they'll use ritual. Things like using candles, could be incense, music, chanting, anything like that. To actually, what they're telling me is ritual will help you to connect to that kind of otherworldly, other dimensional wisdom. All right, you'll be able to see the messages that are coming really, really clear to you. Well, they will be more clear to you. Okay. Wow. Okay, so finally, I will just use 7 Oracle Energies deck just to get a bit more information before we finish the reading. Okay. All right, so into me I see. Yeah, it's like you're clearing the meaning is that you're clearing your headspace. You're actually clearing it. And you're seeing, it's like you're learning more about yourself. You're learning about your ideas, the energy reserve that you actually have, that you are able to tap into something much higher, as well as we see here. And but what you need to do a lot of clearing, okay, as we see here. And again, we have spirits of spring, freedom, action, power. By clearing, by seeing into yourself, understanding yourself more, clearing away them brambles, you're allowing that rebirth kind of energy to come through, the spirits of spring, okay? And spirit, this is very, very summery or spring-like. Afterwards, that will really, really, it's kind of like bursting through. The energy of spring will burst through for you. And then we have who or what. Wow, the Oracle's gift of who is communicating with you. Okay. So I wonder, actually, looking at these cards again, you have 2 Wheel of Fortunes. You have the Seer here. A lot of you might be, well, possibly able to prophesize and get information about certain events. And at the moment, what they're telling me is that you have this really, really strong ability, but it's been blocked. And they want you to clear that. So yeah, you were able to, like, whether this be like, it could be like personal things, people around you, it could be world events, anything like that. What they're telling me is that you are naturally tapped into this kind of the Wheel of Fortune, which is to do with destiny, it's to do with the future as well, and the past. It's like you have some sort of gift, which is what we see here as well. You are tapped into it, and they really wanted you to clear something away. And your guides, I believe your guides are helping you with this, are helping you tap into this particular strength that you have. And then message. We have, it is what it is. Yeah, what they're telling me is that this gift you have, this possible gift of prophecy or predicting things, it's something so natural to you, but you're not aware of it. It's behind this closed door. I don't know if you can see in the car. It's like a closed door. And then what they want you to do, they want you to clear all the energy, all these things that are in the way, so you can open this door and let this lovely magic through. But it's not a case in your case. It's not just a case of predicting things. You were actually able to use this energy, and you were able to make informed decisions and actually purposely create the life that you want to create as well. That's what the messages that are coming through. And then application to your life, great and full. Yeah, what they're telling me is that you can have a wonderful, really fulfilled life by taking on board the messages and the meaning in this dream. Yeah, so it's really, really important for you to work on. What I'm getting here is that possibly a lot of you should probably work on your clearing your headspace as well. And what this will do, this will, you can work on your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, even your throat chakra as well, and your ear chakras. Anything where sort of communication, in terms of receiving communication and communicating yourself. So I would kind of work on them chakras. That would really I think that's really important for you, because you've got such a gift that wants to come through. That's what Spirit is saying here. Yeah, and great in full. Well, it is what it says in the tin, really. It's something wonderful, and your cup will be overflowing. Okay, lovely. Thank you very much, Group 4, for watching. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, please hit the like button. Please feel free to subscribe. Please feel free to leave any comments as well. Again, thank you very much, and goodbye.